Revenge. That is all that is on the cards today. Revenge. Club Brugge, a double header. We've got 4 games left of the season. If we lose both, we are probably finishing 3rd in the table. Hello and welcome back to Rupel Boom or Bust. And before we jump into the Club Brugge games, if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying these videos, do consider subscribing. It's completely free. If you're looking forward to what's going to happen in today's episode, make sure you hit the like button, stick all your comments down in the comments section below. Club Brugge, I hate you, but hopefully today we're going to do the double. In between episodes, we have played one further match. We played against Genk. I think it's Genk. It is Genk, not Ghent. And we beat them 3-2 just about. Basically, they started off really well and then crumbled towards the end. It was Radakovic, Georgiev and Piazza with the goals for us in this one. It means we are currently sat 2nd in the pile. But if we lose both of the games against Club Brugge, we will not be winning the title. It will be completely impossible. If we win both of the games against Club Brugge, the title is still within our reach, but it is still going to be very tough, and we have to basically get results against Genk and Ghent, which will be our final 2 games of this season. Let's go and play Brugge, and let's see how we get on. The starting lineup then will be Acosta in goal. It's basically our normal starting 11. Luiz, Solomon, Sio and Gonzalez at the back. Radakovic and Patino in the middle. Montero and Sannino on the wings. Georgiev and Bakayoko up front. Georgiev has managed to hit 20 goals this season. Bakayoko 1 goal away from 40 goals this season. I did say I wanted 100 for him. He's not going to get 100. He's also just signed a new 5-year deal. We are tying down Bakayoko to as many new contracts as we can, because basically, if we lose him, that is 101 league goals he scored in the last, 4 seasons? 5 seasons? 101 league goals in 5 years. That is absolutely insane. Now, I'm not known for being tactical here, and I'm not being particularly tactical. We are obviously sticking with the same formation, and it's a slightly tweaked formation. You can see Montero is now going to play as an inverted winger on attack, specifically for him. Out of possession, I've got rid of using the offside trap, and we have a standard defensive line. Normally, we have a higher defensive line. We're going to go standard, and I've also dropped the line of engagement back a little bit because I think we're basically being stretched a little bit too thin or a little bit too far up the pitch. Of the 2 games that we have in this episode, this is the more winnable one. We are at home. We are in our brand new stadium. I completely ignored this, by the way. We have upgraded our stadium. I think it was last episode was technically our first games in the new stadium, or the upgraded stadium. We've moved back from our KV Mechelen temporary home, and we have no corner stands. We've just built massive, massive end stands, which is great. I love it. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of room for expansion for our new little Rupel Boom stadium. Obviously, because we've won the Croaky Cup, we have Europa League football. Like, there is no risk of us not having Europa League football. We want Champions League football. We want the chance to possibly get into the Champions League, similar to this season. Ideally, we want to win the league and then just get straight into the group stages. Bakayoko with the ball outside the area. It's taken 22 minutes. Sannino, he's gone for goal, and Sannino has blasted that one into the bottom corner. It is 1-0 against Club Brugge. First highlight goes our way. First highlight results in a goal for us as well. Second highlight, though, starts with Luiz heading forward. Are we going to get there first? We are not going to get there first. Lopez, De Ketelaere, Nkomo, Morcillo back to De Ketelaere on that left-hand side. No one's with him. He's got all the time in the world to cross the in. Lopez takes a touch, hits straight into Radakovic, and now we can counter Sannino. It's 4 versus 2 here. He's offside. Bakayoko was offside, right? It's a great save from Eulogio. I don't know whether he was offside. He should have scored. We've got a corner. Charlie Patino then, left-footed corner towards the front post. Montero was there, doesn't get it. Radakovic back to Patino. Get the ball straight back in. That's not what we want. Free kick for Lopez, 27 minutes. Back post, Bakayoko gets it clear for us, our goal scorer. De Ketelaere back to Lopez. Loads of space though for Lopez still. Crosses that in. Badgie's not going to get there. Solomon gets the ball clear. Patino heads down to Sannino. Is this another counter-attack chance? Georgiev's got space if he wants to just slot that ball through. It was a terrible pass. Georgiev still has it. It's a good block from the defender. 2 in the middle. Back to Patino. Back post is Montero. Takes a touch. And Didier Montero makes it 2-0 after 28 minutes. Oh my word. Is this happening? Are we actually beating Club Brugge? I know we've already beaten them once on camera this season, but this feels 1,000 times bigger than that last time we played them. Nearly at half time, final possible chance. What are we doing? Badgie's fallen over like he's been shot. It is going to be a penalty. Are we going to get VAR? Is it going to be VAR? We are having a little bit of a virtual assistant referee. It is a penalty. Come on, Acosta. Do your job as a goalkeeper. Save this penalty. Adley's going to step up, bottom left. That's where it's going to go. It's down the middle and Acosta has saved it. And he keeps the ball in as well. It is going to be 2-0 to Rupel Boom at half-time in one of 2 title deciders in this episode. We are just about in front. Just about. Brugge having good chances. Acosta is keeping us in this game. No changes for us at half-time, although I am looking at Georgiev. He's having a little bit of a poor game, a 6-7 at the moment. Cross ball, Bakayoko straight into the hands of Eulogio. So that's nothing, fair enough. So looking at match ratings, we've got half the squad are playing amazing and the other half are just on the pitch. If they could all play amazing, would be great. Right, time for a change. Georgiev for Mohamed Faye. So the 2 Mohameds up front once again. Radakovic not playing so well. La Rossa's going to be coming on. We've still got plenty of time. I'd like a third. I would love a third goal because that would kind of put my nerves at ease. Also, nothing happening is an option. Nothing happening is definitely an option. We're going to do our final change, Sandino for Piazza, because Sandino, he's a bit knackered. So we're going to bring on Piazza, and he's one of our better options on the subs bench. We've got 5 minutes. Eulogio's goal kick for Bruges. It doesn't matter if we win 2-1. As long as we get the 3 points, that is the big picture here. Our goal difference, I believe, is far superior to Club Brugge. I believe. I'm not 100% certain. Jolson goes down from Jose Luis, but we've managed to steal that away. It wasn't a foul. It's coming straight back towards us. Didier Montero, one of our 2 goal scorers. He's going to run with this ball right-hand side. He's been given the space. He's been given all the space in the world. Tries to cross it. Has another chance. No, he doesn't. Back to Jose Luis. La Rossa, the substitute. He's gone for goal. And it's just wide over. A little bit of both. I feel like we should probably do a little bit of tactics here, shouldn't we? Out of possession. Let's drop back a little bit more. I mean, we're going proper, like, we're just going to shut up shop, I think. I'm even going to do that, you know. I think I'm going to drop Mohamed Faye into the middle. No, Bakayoko into the middle. He can play as an attacking midfielder really well. Shadow striker on attack. Sure, you can just sit behind Faye. Do we do anything else? We've gone defensive. We've dropped our line. Just shut up shop. Nothing more can happen, hopefully. We've got a free kick with Charlie Patino. If we can get number 3, this is game over. Sio goes for a shot. No, he doesn't go for a shot. Piazza's going to keep it in. I think that would have gone off for a corner. Patino has another chance. Plays it to Bakayoko at the front. Eulogio can easily hold on to that one. We've got 1 minute of normal time. 3 minutes of injury time. The full-time whistle is seconds away. That is a huge, absolutely huge 3 points there. What do I even say? What do I even say? Let's give them more. More of the same next time. That's what we go for, because next up, we have to play them again. So with 3 games left to play, this is the situation. We have 1 point clear. 1 point clear at the top, ahead of Club Brugge. And that is literally all there is. We now go forward. We play Club Brugge at their ground. If we can do them again, the title is essentially ours. I don't want to say that like with too much confidence, but if we can do them at their own ground, it's going to be very difficult for anybody to catch us up unless we bottle it against Genk and Ghent, which is definitely something we could do. Right, this is an issue. We have got an unhappy goalkeeper on our hands. Acosta wants to leave. He wants to go to a bigger club. I genuinely have no idea what I can tell him. Because the only thing I want to say is we are a big club, but I know that's a complete lie. So, what can we promise? We can promise that we're going to sell him if a decent offer comes in. Can't keep you forever. I'll leave when we have a replacement. No, you're a valuable member of the squad. You have a release clause, do you? I don't know what it is. He's happy with that. What is this release clause? Right, so looking at it, what have we got? What is his release clause? £42 million. That's alright. I mean, he's worth 20, but £42 million. If we get £42 million for our goalkeeper, that's pretty good, isn't it? Right, lads, we've got one job to do, and that's beat Club Brugge twice in one episode. We are going for exactly the same starting 11, although I've done one change, and that is switch Radakovic and Patino around. Radakovic is more naturally as a DLP than a box-to-box. Box-to-box is literally one of his worst central midfield roles, so we're going to be playing as this DLP instead. We're going to stick Patino as the box-to-box because, yes, he's not good there, but I think he's a bit better than Radakovic is. Maybe. We'll find out, won't we? Now, if we win, we're not going to be crowned champions because there's only going to be 4 points between us and Club Brugge. We are going to need to get at least 2 more points from the final 2 games. If we lose, we then need to make sure that we win both of our final 2 games and Bruges don't win their final 2 games. It's De Ketelaere picking this ball up. 11 minutes on the clock. We still, by the way, we still should have, I didn't check actually, but we should be playing our slightly higher defensive line, lower defensive line. Badgie's scored, he's offside. Yeah, we shouldn't be playing our offside trap and all that nonsense. It should be exactly the same as the previous match, but I will just double check. Also, that goal was disallowed. Yeah, there we go. So we're still standard defensive line and no offside trap, and Badgie's goal is not going to count. We did kind of survive that a little bit there, didn't we? Bakayoko has this ball for us. Gets past Oliveira. Didier Montero in the penalty. In the penalty area. Clears it, though. And Como. Marcelo down that left-hand side. Luiz is there in front of him. Marcelo's probably going to do him, though. Luiz is coming inside. Charlie Patino's made up some ground. Patino's done a superb tackle. And that's going to be a penalty. We're going to get VAR again, please. Come on, little television screen. People sat somewhere maybe in Bruges, who are hopefully not Bruges fans, are going to hopefully side with us and say that's not a penalty, that's a dive, and it's a yellow card for Marcelo. Is it a penalty? It's no penalty. Look at that. VAR has definitely been on our side so far. Basically, Club Brugge could be 2-0 up right now if it wasn't for that. Throw for Bruges. It's all Bruges at the moment. And Como heads down to Dumont, crosses it in. Solomon gets that clear. Good to see. Now Radakovic, the DLP. He's going to run forward with this ball. 2 in front. It's going to keep going all the way. Radakovic into the penalty area. Radakovic really should have shot a bit earlier, in my opinion. Eulogio holds on. That is the first chance on goal and as a highlight and on target for us. But it wasn't very good. And now we've possibly got something else happening. Richard Gonzalez. Radakovic back to Gonzalez. He's going to go all the way back to Mauro Acosta, who's happy that he's going to be let go if somebody reaches his minimum fee release, which I'm hoping nobody ever does. Montero's past his... Oh, Mauro Acosta, you absolute hero. Mauro Acosta, he can do everything. He can save penalties, he can score goals, he can do slide tackles outside of his penalty area. Morcillo's got this in the penalty area. Luiz has tripped him up. It's going to be another penalty. Or not another penalty. More VAR. Come on, VAR. Be our friend again. Right. VAR, are you going to say it was another dive? Is it? It's not. It's a penalty. Right, Acosta. You've already saved 1 penalty in this episode. Can you do it again? Lopez steps up. Acosta goes down the middle instead. It's going to be 1-0 to Club Brugge. Maxime Lopez with his 10th goal of the season. Now we've got a bit of a mountain to climb. That goal means that Club Brugge go back ahead of us in the table. 2 points clear. Radakovic with the corner for us just before half-time. Gonzalez is going to get the ball back to Radakovic. Gonzalez crosses in. Georgiev's not going to do anything. It's gone over everybody, and Montero's going to hopefully keep this one alive. Montero's going to run from the right-hand side, probably to the left, because he seems to do that a lot. He's going to go all the way. Montero does try and go all the way. Eulogio holds on to that one. Not a lot of Club Brugge fans here today. Or maybe there are fans, actually. That might be the away end. Sanino's nicked that. Good. Right, we've got 3 and a bit minutes. Radakovic and Gonzalez. Sio, who's just signed a brand new deal, along with Charlie Patino, and as I mentioned earlier on in the episode, Bakayoko. We are tying down some of our main players on slightly longer deals, which is good to see. Radakovic crosses over into the Bruges half. Off to the right-hand side, Montero with acres of space, needs to do something with it, gets past his man, he's gone for goal from there. What? You had so much places to run, you could have just kept going. Lopez with a free kick just before half-time. Select the centre-back, steal it off him, please. Lopez crosses it. Finds De Smet with loads of space, and De Smet just blasts that into the back of the net. It is 2-0 to Club Brugge before half-time, and that could be disastrous. Now, we've not been bad. We've actually not been bad. Defensively, that's where our problems are. That is where our problems are. Luiz is on a 6.2. What are you doing, buddy? Have you just done loads of mistakes? We've got no other right-backs either. I don't think we can really do anything at half-time. I've given them a shouting at, so hopefully, second half, they take that on board and actually decide to turn up a little bit. Would be nice. There's a throw. Oliveira takes this. It's going to be not cleared. Sanino heads it straight to De Ketelaere. Lopez. Luiz plays it back to Acosta. Probably the first good thing he's done all game, and it arguably wasn't the best thing he could have done. Gonzalez on the left. Lots of space to run in. Sanino facing away from goal. He's going to run. Right, who have we got? We've got possibly Patino. We've got Montero with lots of space on the right-hand side. 2 in the middle. Go on, Didier. Get that cross in. Get the cross in. Stop trying to run it past everybody and just get the ball in the penalty area. Morcillo clears. Lopez controls. Kicks it upfield. Badgie heads back. Steal it. Somebody wearing a white shirt. Bakayoko does the job. Montero's going to shoot that himself. No, he doesn't. Oh, it's trickled in. It has trickled across the line. Bakayoko gets his 40th goal of the season. In off the post, it's 2-1. We are back into this. CO has this ball for us. Radakovic, 52 and a bit minutes now. Charlie Patino, get a second. Make it 2-2 early on in the second half. Bakayoko's in on goal here. He should be making it 2-2. It's a great save from the keeper, but Bakayoko really should have scored that one. It's going to be Charlie Patino. Left-footed corner from the right-hand side. Front post is Bakayoko. It's gone over everybody. Is it a penalty? Are we going to have our own penalty, or is VAR going to ruin this for us? Come on, people in probably Bruges who are looking at this on the TVs. Give us a penalty. Give us a penalty. It is a penalty. It could be 2-2. This is a pivotal moment in our season. Come on, Bakayoko. Get your second of the game. Bottom right. Bottom right. That's where we want you to go. He's gone bottom left. It's gone into the back of the net anyway. It is 2-2 against Club Brugge. 41 goals for Bakayoko this season. We've now got, 35 minutes left to play to maybe try and find ourselves a winner, but if it stays this way, we remain at the top of the table with 2 games left. Throw for Luiz. Bakayoko now on a hat-trick. Luiz to Mohamed Bakayoko in the penalty area. Wants to probably pull the trigger himself. Instead, he's passed it badly. Charlie Patino is awake enough to get that. Solomon goes forward. It's a header from back... It wasn't, it was Salet, actually. It's good. Luiz, not the best pass. Luiz needs to come off, but I've got no options. I've got no right-backs to bring on. Luiz is the one who might cost us in this. De Smet down the right. Radakovic misses his slide tackle. Badgie's there. Acosta comes out, holds on to that one. Very good from the young goalkeeper. He's kicked it long. Are we going to do a nice fast counter-attack? Georgiev, not seen much of him so far in this match. Down towards the right-hand side. The big Bulgarian into the penalty area. It was absolutely rubbish. It goes well wide. We are seeing the goal kick. Eulogio kicks it towards possibly Rodriguez. It's not. He's not getting the ball. It's Gonzalez anyway. It's not Rodriguez. De Smet's in on goal, and De Smet almost gets his second of the game. Acosta, once again, much like the last match, is keeping us in this one. Lopez's corner towards Salet in the front, and Acosta holds on to that one. Rolls it out to Luiz. Why have we rolled that one out? We've got possibly a counter-attack, actually. Let's not... Okay, nope. Georgiev was offside. That's your day done, buddy. You've been absolutely shocking. Double substitution. Piazza and Fay coming on. Georgiev and Sannino coming off. We've still got 30 minutes of normal time plus injury time. I am worried by our 2 poor performing fullbacks. 6-3s, both of them. Gonzalez's throw. Piazza the substitute. Back to Richard Gonzalez. Crosses in. Fay does win the header and it goes just over the bar, actually. Wasn't expecting that to happen. Acosta's goal kick to Solomon. So, we are starting with the centre-back. He's just lumped it upfield and it's not going to go over the defender. Patino can try his luck. Didier Montero down the right-hand side. Scored in the first match. Can he get one in the second? He's going to keep going. He loves to run, possibly a little bit too much. Tries to cross it when the player was definitely going to block it. And he's passed it straight to Morcillo. What are you doing, Didier? Gonzalez is going to keep this alive for us. Lovely bit of control from the fullback. Go on, Richie. Get that ball in the box. Get the ball in the box. Play it back to Radakovic. You get the ball. Okay, Richie can get the ball. Oliveira clears it. What's happening with this highlight? So far, this has been all us, which means it's going to be a Club Brugge chance. And Como down the right-hand side. Patino's with him. Patino slide misses. Plays it to Dumont outside the area. Crosses. He doesn't cross. He actually goes for goal himself. Blasts it well over the bar. I want to win this game. I don't want a draw. A draw is good, but a win is better. That sounds really stupid, doesn't it? Also, Genk have just taken the lead against Ghent, which means they're definitely not out of this. Faye's picked up an injury. Radakovic again not playing so hot, so we're going to do the DLP swap. La Rossa's going to come on final 10 minutes. Can we get ourselves a winner? Luiz is on a 6.1. What is happening? Is it just their left winger is doing amazing? Last chance. 5 minutes of injury time. Piazza's corner comes in. De Smet clears. Piazza keep that in play. He does. Whip that in the middle again. Charlie Patino needs some runners. La Rossa, right-hand side is Jose Luiz. Is he going to redeem himself? He crosses it into nobody. Bakayoko clears. Get there first, La Rossa. Good job. Gonzalez, left-hand side is some options. La Rossa gets it. Now Charlie Patino. He's gone back to La Rossa. Over the top to nobody. What a shocking decision that was from La Rossa. And now Bakayoko for Bruges. There's a goal here, isn't there? There's a goal here. I can see it happening. Badgie chests it to get past the defence. In on goal. Acosta can hold on. Maybe that was the chance. That should have been a goal, really, shouldn't it? Right. That was... Okay. That was exciting. Certainly was exciting. 2-2 on the night. there should have been more goals. We should have scored way more goals. They should have scored way more goals. We are still top of the league. 2 games left to go. I am going to say to both of the fullbacks, you weren't very good, because you were basically the main problems we had. I'm also going to say to Georgiev, I'm furious with you because you were garbage. You should have scored a couple as well. So, with 2 games left to play, any one of 3 teams can be crowned champions. You have to assume Bruges are going to win their final 2 games of the season. I genuinely don't even know who they're going to be playing. So, next up, they play Genk when we play Ghent. We should beat Ghent. Then, it is going to be... It's literally just straight up. It is just the reverse fixtures. So, they play the same 2 sides that we play. We just need to better their results, or equal or better their results. You have to expect they're going to win both, so we have to win both. One more episode then of Season 9, and one more chance to become champions of Belgium for a second time. This time last year, we had exactly the same scenario. We just had to win 1 game at that one, and we lost both. So, we have to win both games. We've got a good record, actually, in the final, in the championship group. We've only lost once, but that was against Ghent. Let's see. Next episode, Ghent and Genk, the final episode of Season 9. Champions of Belgium, here we come. Hopefully, you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, do please remember, like button, subscribe button if you're new. Stick all your comments down in the comment section below. I will be back next time with a final episode. Thanks for watching.